Welcome. Today I bring you the preview of the next chapter of The Ambassador's Daughter. Karaman takes Akin to his house. He asks him when he will kidnap Nair. While everyone is searching for Melik in the forest, Hassan tells Nair and Sanjar that they should widen the search ground as apparently Melik is not in the vicinity, but may be far away. Nair says that Melik is a little girl and could not have gone far, but Sanjar agrees to widen the search. Nair asks if they already have Manek and Yaya's statements. But they reply that although they have already taken the evidence, they have not found any clue of Melik. Sanjar says they will talk to Yaya and instructs Hassan to gather more people. He also asks about Kavarek, indicating to ask him to help with the search. Meanwhile, Kavarek is still unconscious next to his car. Halis asks for any news of Melik, but Zara indicates that nothing has been found yet. The doctor says that Menix's baby is fine but she needs to rest. However, Elvan angrily blames her for Melik's disappearance. Atik yells at her saying that she is inconsiderate to claim Menek is sick, but Elvan replies that she only sees an unscrupulous liar and that if anything happens to Melik he will destroy her no matter if she is pregnant or not. Everyone leaves and Menek stops faking her pain. Atik asks her to keep pretending or she might be found out, so she obeys. Elvan looks enraged at Yaya, who asks her what's wrong. At that moment Sanjar and Nair arrive without news of Melik. Sanjar angrily claims Yaya and Elvan goes for Manek. Sanjar warns Manek that if something happens to Melik he won't care about anything, and angrily asks Yaya why he took Melik there. Yaya remembers Menix's threat so he doesn't rat her out and says he only thought to surprise Elvan and that Menek was at the door, so he told him about the pregnancy and Melik disappeared. But Menek blames everything on Yaya, saying he was the first one who told Melik everything and forces Yaya to confirm it. Sanjar claims them for leaving Melik alone in shock in the middle of the street. Menek says they just wanted to ask for help. Sanjar tries to calm Nair down. So jealous Manek approaches Sanjar and assures him that she didn't know Yaya would take Melik there. But Nair tells her that if anything happens to her daughter she will finish her and everyone there, as she has endured everything that has been done to her, but she will not allow her daughter to be hurt. Sanjar asks her to calm down but she tells him that they have not found Melik yet and that nothing is right. Nair faints due to shock. Melik walks through the forest looking for help for Kavarek. Akin asks Karaman how long he will keep him there and asks him to kidnap Nair. Karaman asks if Kavarek is dead. Akin replies that he doesn't know, so Karaman gets up. Akin asks him if he plans to go back to the crash site. Karaman tells him not to leave the room and tries to leave, but Akin stops him and tells him that they need to make a plan to kidnap Nair and they can use Melik to do it. But Karaman ignores him and leaves. Sanjar takes care of Nair and asks Elvan and Zara to look for Kavarek. Elvan taunts Manek saying that his plan didn't work since instead of getting Sanjar to come back to her, he only got him to take care of Nair in front of her. Manek is furious, so Elvan asks him to wait for Melik to return and then they can fight. Then he instructs Golsier to look for Kavarek with them. Zara tells Elvan that he is overreacting, but Elvan assures him that he should do more, since because of Manek, Melik disappeared. Nair wakes up and gets up, so Sanjar worriedly asks her what she is doing. Nair replies that she will go to look for her daughter and opens the door, meeting Manek. Sanjar asks Nair to rest a bit as they will both go to search later, but Nair tells him that he should stay with his pregnant wife while she searches for their daughter. But Sanjar stops Nair and slams the door in Menix's face. Nair and Sanjar start arguing about Melik's disappearance. Nair worries about her daughter's well-being, and Sanjar tries to cheer her up, getting Nair to agree to rest. Elvan and Zara go to tell Sanjar that Kavarek is nowhere to be found and was apparently last seen a few minutes before Melik disappeared, so Nair and Sanjar leave worried. Halis asks what's going on, so Elvan tells her that Kavarek also disappeared and that maybe he and Melik are together. For her part, Melik, scared, keeps looking for help and sees a car approaching, so she happily runs to ask for help. Karaman stops and recognizes Melik. She, recognizing him from her father's work, hugs him and says she was very scared. Karaman asks her what she is doing there and where is Nair. Melik replies that she is lost and tells him that she hid in Kavruk's car but there was an accident. Karaman remembers the accident and the deal he made with Akin to kidnap Nair, using Melik, so he asks Melik to get in his car and takes her away. Nair and Sanjar go to see Hassan. He tells them that Kavruk should have taken Akin to him but he never came, so Nair and Sanjar get worried. Nair says that Kavruk wouldn't take Melik when he was supposed to go for Akin, so they shouldn't be together. Hassan confirms that in Kavruk's car was not Melik, but Sanjar says that Kavruk and Melik disappeared at the same time and Akin is nowhere to be found. Nair asks the route Kavruk took so they go to check the road. Melik shows Karaman where Kavruk is. He is still unconscious. Melik asks Kavruk to wake up and tries to clean his blood, while Karaman calls for an ambulance. He takes Melik, who asks him why they have to leave. Sanjar gets a call from Hassan where he tells him that Kavruk had an accident. Melik, crying, says she wants to stay by Kavruk's side, but Karaman puts her in the car and leaves. Sanjar and Nair find Kavruk, who is still alive. Soon after the ambulance arrives, Nair notices next to Kavruk Melik's clothes, so she tells Sanjar, worried. The next day Moog asks Geddes if he knows anything about what happened with Melik's custody, but Geddes replies that he knows nothing. Surprised, Moog asks if Nair didn't call him. Geddes replies that Nair must be too busy packing to leave. Then they talk about Moog's future and Geddes gives him a car to overcome his fear and resume his life again. Kavruk is taken to the mansion. While still unconscious, Sanjar asks Elvan to take care of Nair, so she goes to wake her up and seeing Melik's bloody clothes she gets worried. Nair tells her that she found that sweater next to Kavruk and that neither Melik nor Akin were anywhere to be found. Sanjar tells Nair that he won't stop until he finds Melik. Nair comments that Akin won't hurt Melik for her. Sanjar and Elvan try to cheer her up. Sanjar asks her to stay in the house while he goes in search of Akin. Elvan stays behind to accompany Nair. Geddes and Moog return to the house. There Rafika asks if Nair was able to get custody, but Geddes answers that he doesn't know. Rafika asks if he fought with Sanjar again. Geddes answers yes. Moog asks him why he doesn't call Nair, but Geddes evades the question. Moog asks him to call her, so Geddes agrees. Nair tries to tell him about Melik's disappearance, but breaks down in tears. So Elvan tells Geddes what happened, so he goes to help with the search. But when he leaves the house he finds Melik. And so we end this preview. Until next time.